this may be the best budget guitar that you've never heard of. And I mean, this thing punches well above its weight class. I mean, like potentially like with guitars 3 times its price. So check this out. Just listen to that, ready? Just. The guitar in question today is, in fact, the Eart CP-1. That's Eart spelled E-A-R-T, like Earth without the H. These came up on my radar a while ago because I was looking for affordable headless guitar options. And Eart is like the #1 in that realm of like affordable headless stuff. Then I saw this and I absolutely had to check it out. I'm gonna do a full review. I don't even know which end to start from. Normally I start down at the body, but there's so much cool stuff on here. Stuff that's like right up my alley. So let's start down at the body like I always do. And the first thing to mention is that we do have the Eart custom 2-point synchronized tremolo system. So 2 points, meaning, let's see, which camera am I gonna show this to? Let's show it to the guitar cam. So in this case, we do have the 2-point tremolo system. And for those of you who are new to the idea of a 2-point trem, the basic idea is that less friction points equals better tuning stability. So an older 6-point trem, while being more solid when it's down and not moving, the 2-point allows you to use the tremolo and have less friction points, meaning better tuning stability. And they got these big old saddles, which are pretty sweet. Nothing looks cheap, which is the interesting thing. I'll say nothing looks cheap. Whammy bar just kind of slides right in, and it is absolutely noiseless, which is really nice. Input jack on the bottom, along with, we have a standard volume 2-tone with a 3-ply pickguard and a 5-way blade switch. Now, what makes this really interesting though, is that all of these electronics, including the pickups, which are called the Eart Modern ALV, which I'm going to assume stands for Alnico 5 magnets, pretty standard. What really makes this body, however, is that it's a mahogany body, but it's not overly heavy, but it is a roasted mahogany body underneath this sonic blue finish. I picked this one because I was automatically drawn to how much it pops. Like, I like making videos, obviously, and I wear a lot of black, so I want something that's going to just, like, you know, stand out a bit. And then before we even get to the neck, one of the things that people call me simple for liking this, but one of the things that's on here is the little thumb wheel to adjust the neck. I've said this a million times. If you've never needed it, then you don't know how great it is to have it. And I should say that this also came with the tool to just be able to crank that really quick. It's awesome. So now it is worth mentioning that we do have a roasted maple neck, which I love roasted maple necks. Not only do they just look amazing, but they feel great and they do their job. And that's really just what we all want. And on the front of the roasted maple neck, the website says that we have a rosewood fingerboard topped with stainless steel frets. And it does also say bone nut. And if you don't know the price of this thing yet, that's ridiculous. Right now, these were apparently $529 and they are on sale drum roll please, for $343.85 US dollars, which is insane. This is absolutely nuts. Now, the next part is where you're gonna see me fall out of love a little bit, because I think headstocks are extremely important if you're gonna have one. I spent a lot of time in headless guitar land, so it made me truly appreciate headstocks so much more, because you realize how much you don't need one if it's not gonna be a good one. And yes, I still play Gibson Les Pauls, so I do play some questionable tuning headstocks. So let's talk about this really quick. We have Eart branded tuners. They are all the same height. And we have these little tiny string trees that I don't love. My first instinct when I got this guitar was that it felt so comfortable and it felt so well made, and the frets are perfect and the tuning stability is wonderful and it feels like a very solid made guitar. And when I got to the headstock, I was like, okay, everything about this guitar is so great. I immediately wanted to change out the string trees for nice roller string trees, and I really just like locking tuners, but there's nothing wrong with these, as you see. And one of those things is eliminating winds around the tuning peg and getting less friction under your string trees. That's just my opinion. And those are relatively quick and affordable things. And for a guitar of this price, it's almost a no-brainer. Let's get some high gain on that humbucker and see how it sounds. I opened this video by saying this may be the best budget guitar that you've never heard of. And while that could hold true, I found something that may actually have it beat. And that is this Eart EYP Omni 24. And if you want to know why this one may be a better deal than that one, go check out this video right here.